in chapter 9 is, if others share the right over you, that is, the right to be supported, do we not much more? Nevertheless, we did not use this right, but we endure all things so that we will cause no hindrance to the gospel of Christ. Do you not know that those who perform sacred services eat the food of the temple, and those who attend regularly to the altar have their share from the altar? So also God directed those who proclaim the gospel to get their living from the gospel. And his whole point is those who preach and work well and hard in proclaiming the gospel are to be supported by those who benefit from the gospel. The good news is, and preaching the good news, setting the church in order, doing the work of the shepherds, doing the work of the evangelists, demands time and effort and talent. So what the church practically does is supports the elders, the evangelists, so that they are free to do the work. And as a benefit from doing the work. So the preachers, the pastors don't have to have the factory job. They can spend their time in prayer, in study, in building relationships. They're set free to do this as they do it. So this is a biblical principle, and the church ought to take good care of her elders, her pastors, ought to take good care of her evangelists, her preachers, because this is a biblical principle, and it's relatively simple, and the elders and the evangelists ought to be careful that they're not doing the labor just for the money. That's a terrible reason to be a preacher or to be an elder. One of the pastors is one of the shepherds. He's one of the men who literally is laying down his life. He's expending his days for the benefit of Christ's flock. The preachers, the evangelists, ought to be doing the same things. So the church looks at these men and like oxen or like soldiers or like farmers. These guys are working and they're benefiting from their labor. So that's, I guess, where we're going to leave it. Look at the other people in the church, especially the pastors, the shepherds, the elders, and the evangelists, in a way like they're the oxen treading out the grain, and let them enjoy the benefit of their labor for Christ. They're laboring for Christ, no doubt, and they're not laboring for the money or for the physical reward, but it does put bread on their table. So we're going to leave it at that, and still come back, always landing on the idea that we're treating each other with the love of God. God loves me, and God loves you. And if God loves you, that's a great reason for me to love you too. So be reminded again, day after day. I look forward to meeting all the Lake area family tomorrow morning. If you're not in the Fremont area, get connected with a church. If you can't get connected with a church tomorrow in person, you're welcome to join us online to watch. You can find us on the Facebook page or this YouTube channel, which you already know about. So God bless you and keep you and cause his face to shine upon you today and give you his peace.